reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Dupper talk way too goddamn much.
Well, how the turntables. I see Greg's back. Hello,
Greg's back. Dude, it was amazing. So yeah, last week I don't know what happened. I had like massive amount of technical difficulties, probably about 15 minutes into the show. So yeah, but I am back this week, but I don't know, Dupper, you want to tell them about what happened with that episode? Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can't. It appears that on camera he can't hear anything we're saying.
Nothing at all.
Perfect. That's the way to start the show.
Yeah, man. Mad lib for Dupper the rest of the show?
Either. Oh, please, can we do it? We ad-lib him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, no, but see, the problem is we can hear him. He just can't hear us.
I can't hear him.
I'll mute him. I
can't hear him.
I think he's been muted.
I can hear him just fine.
I don't know. I can hear him great.
I can't hear him at all.
So weird.
He said it's so weird.
Yeah, no, I heard him say so weird.
You did?
Our listeners probably
I
heard
said that.
Yeah, he said that.
I said it.
I know you said that.
I can hear him now.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him. So
You can't hear him.
You know what? Anyways, we lost an episode. We lost a whole week. So here we are, like 150 weeks in or something. How many episodes are we actually in?
I don't know.
115 plus all the bonuses.
It's funny as hell because we numbered them. And
but the bonuses are actual like real episodes. So
yeah. So I don't even know where we're at. We're probably around 150 in episodes. So good on us. That's 2 years in and we still have fucking technical difficulties.
If only that would transition or translate to the amount of people who listen to us.
But 150? Yeah, 150 people listen to us.
No. I mean, the more episodes you put out, the more people start to listen to you and things like that.
Oh, like 150,000 would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But every now and then, Dupper just opens his mouth. We lose followers and shit.
I know, and it's gonna happen. He's planning a civil war. We're gonna talk about that. I got an idea.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just let me know when Dupper talks because I can't hear him.
So Dupper, did we lose that episode? Is it gone?
Which episode are you talking
Which episode are you talking about, Greg?
The lost one.
The lost one.
The lost one.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He has no idea what you guys are talking about.
See, that's what he's saying. It's gone.
Remember that song from the Lost Boys?
He has no idea what we're saying right now.
All right, so really quickly, just to double check here, are you having technical difficulties for real here, Dupper?
I can hear everybody besides Greg.
I just can't hear Dupe. Like that's all. Yeah.
So those two can't hear each other, which is probably
I think that's on purpose.
No, well, I did not set that up, by the way. I just want to let that be known.
Rick separated you guys, put each one of you in your little corner.
I didn't do shit. That's crazy. I mean, it's working fine here. I'm getting lines. Everything's looking good.
You getting lines?
Yeah.
I'm getting lines.
Did you invite Hunter Biden over?
Hookers and blow, baby.
Oh, baby, here it comes.
Bring the hookers and blow.
All right, I'll be there in a little while, bud.
So anyway,
Is it bad if I already sniffed a blow?
Whole bunch of stuff happened this week,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Okay.
What happened this week?
I'm really excited. What I like is that Dupper is staring intently, like trying to read his lips.
I am.
It's just not working.
Yeah.
Because Greg's mouth is obstructed by the microphone. So
Sorry. How about this? Is that better? I'll just be like this the entire episode.
Still can't see it.
Sideways. Still hidden by your cheeks there, bud.
Yeah. Come on.
That reminds me, Rick, I have a project that I'm still working on for you. It's going to be pretty epic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we superimpose nuts falling from a tree and him picking them up?
Who, for Rick?
Yeah.
Why?
Sure. I mean, you're the producer. You can do whatever you want.
All right, we're doing it.
Fuck. Why are you superimposing it?
Do you want to film it?
No. Why wouldn't you?
Well, then I have
yeah.
to superimpose it.
I mean, we could do that too.
Mm.
All right.
I like nuts.
I want to hear Greg. I'm thinking about dropping out and coming back in.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
you
that would be
dare.
great for the podcast.
Don't you do it.
Okay. All right. First, let's just look at the live. Do we have enough people that it would be an issue if we Stop for 5 minutes.
We have 7,000 people on the live
Okay.
stream right now, Rick.
Can we do technical difficulties and just try and fix this really quick for these guys?
Oh, Rick.
I know. I'm gonna stop this,
This is
recording there, Lee. Technical
Absolutely.
difficulties.
I'm not taking us anywhere. People are going to watch you guys do this.
Technical
Technical
take 1 minute to do the
difficulties.
Zencaster audio.
No,
Okay,
but
here we go.
I can't hear Dupper on YouTube either, Lee. So that's an issue.
What do you mean you can't hear him on YouTube?
I can't hear him on the YouTube.
Why are you watching us?
I don't know, or the live stream, whatever.
Something
stuff.
wrong with you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
See,
we'll be back.
I get lost, and that's
You
what.
can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
I always say it in my head.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I don't ever get a chance to say it on here, so I just say it in my head.
I will give you time to say it if you want it.
Okay. I want
Okay,
you to
so, like-
randomly just pick randomly certain show like Josh, tell him. And
Oh, I got you. I'll make a note.
Technical difficulties with all these guys. I don't have to tell these people, man. No one's even paying attention.
Oh, we're live now.
Oh yeah, we're I mean,
We stay live.
That's a soft return, huh?
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, who wants a hard return?
Mhm.
Giggity.
Mm.
No more kids.
doesn't?
No more kids, Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
All
more
right.
kids.
Should we do the intro music again, or just kind
Nah,
of?
we'll just go.
Oh, I'm just going, man.
All right. Cool.
Waiting on Rick.
Are we back? Oh, okay, I'm gonna hit record. You guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right, bring us back in. It's all fucking a disaster at this point.
Well, I mean, if you guys would figure this shit out beforehand,
I was working just fine.
were you?
Everything was great for me.
Were you though?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was working just fine until we went live, and then I don't know
Oh,
what happened.
that's a good point.
I don't-
So it
Oh, so
might
it's
have
my
something to do
fault.
with the production.
It's my fault. It's always my fucking fault.
Fucking producer.
God
For
damn it.
people who believe in karma, I mean,
Well-
Josh, you had something to say to Rick, didn't you?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Rick.
All right.
Ooh,
There's-
fighting words.
Feisty Josh. Don't worry, Josh. I'm gonna still listen, Josh, because I'm gonna ping you in multiple times during this
Okay,
episode.
that's how I'm going to get my 15 words out this episode.
Yeah. So I had a fun week. So I went on a journey this week. You guys know I like to go on journeys, right?
No.
Yeah. So I do every once in a while I go on journeys for my spiritual growth, thanks, Lee. Yeah, and then this week I went on a journey to see if I can find another 5 people that are as bigger assholes than you guys. And I didn't. So you
Oh,
guys
come on now.
successfully hold the crown for the biggest assholes of all time.
First of all, like that is the point of not just the show, but our friendships over the years. I mean, we've been friends for so goddamn long. You go past all the lovey-dovey, like, I got your back, bro. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm gonna fucking die for you, man. All that bullshit's out the door. We're like 5 married guys. Like we're married to each other in this friendship, and all we're gonna do is just
Yeah.
beat each other down. Out of
Rick just
love.
leaves shit at my house like it's his house. too.
100%. What did I leave?
Your hat and the whiskey?
Oops.
That's because Rick didn't drink any of the whiskey. So, he
had
wanted
a
to make
glass.
people believe that he drank it. So he just left it at your house.
That's it.
Oops.
So, no, yeah, it was a good journey.
What whiskey is it?
Motor oil.
Was it good?
What?
Yeah, it's
It's
smoky,
okay.
but it's good.
What?
Smoky.
See, I don't drink, so I don't
Yeah.
know what all these cool things are.
It's like a smoky Jack Daniels. It's not bad
Yeah, it's all right.
Why is
burns
it
up
called
front, it's
motor
sour.
oil? That doesn't sound
Uh,
appeasing.
because it was made for Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. It was like a limited edition.
Who bought it for
Oh.
you, Rick?
Dear listener of the show, I can't say his name out loud because he doesn't want his name reviewed. Yes.
The rich one.
Yeah, he was a cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Meow meow.
It's a good. It's a
Meow
good.
meow
bottle. I
meow
don't
meow
mind.
meow 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 meow
Did
meow
you just
meow
bring
meow.
Vince? Are you bringing up Vince Scully?
No.
There it is.
Is he even on the show tonight? Is anybody
I don't
even
know.
watching us right now?
I don't think anybody's watching us, and that's
People
fine.
watching.
So
Yeah.
Rick has been piquing my interest in this certain subject that we talked about a couple weeks ago. I want to ask you guys if you guys remember a song. So there was a song, very popular song, and it goes, "Sweet dreams are made of."
These. Who am I to
Who-
disagree?
How is it? These? Is that the next word?
These?
Where's the bees?
Or is it D's nuts?
Is it these?
Dude.
Are we
Greg?
doing a Mandela effect right now?
Yes.
Because
Greg?
sweet dreams are made.
Well, so
of
okay, you
these.
can't really do that with songs, right? Because people fuck up the words of songs all the time.
But
So-
everybody here is gonna remember "Sweet dreams are made of these," right?
That's I'm going with these two.
Is it trees?
Nope.
I'm
Are
going
made of
bees.
this?
No, it's kind of off. This. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Sweet dreams are made
but
of
who- wait,
these.
Who's singing that? Who's sing? Are you talking about the Eurythmics? Or are you talking
Both.
about Marilyn Manson?
Both. I went back and listened to both versions,
And they both say this
and they both say this.
Mandela effect.
Did you
Mandela
watch it
effect.
with the YouTube subtitles on though? What did the YouTube subtitles say? Because those are fantastic.
So if you go to some subtitles will say these,
See?
but if you go to the lyrics, it does say this on
Really?
both songs.
Mm.
But it might
Yeah, but
just
she's
be-
British. Like, you never know.
right?
Annie Lennox was kind of weird. She had a weird voice. Everything was just weird
And
about her.
Marilyn
Mm.
Manson was totally normal too. So
Yeah. I mean, so it's funny because weren't we just talking about how, like, I sent you that video where the dude was like, so everybody remembers Scary Movie 2? And Greg uses that quote so often to use my strong
Use my
hand."
strong hand.
And he never actually says it in the movie, but everybody remembers him saying it.
I wholeheartedly
Well, but-
believe that is the same
Mm.
thing as the Star Wars thing, though.
What Star Wars thing?
The
Mm.
Luke, I am your father part.
just
Yeah.
a mass misthought
Right.
process
Or-
around it.
Or we're
Or-
living in a parallel universe. We've talked
Or-
about this.
Whoa, what'd you say there, Duper?
Blah, 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 blah. Yodelay.
I think you just got Mandela affected right there.
I,
Shit.
could, I could sing that Sweet Dream song without a
Sing
doubt.
it. Do it.
No, just
Do it.
by the way I talk, nobody would know what the fuck I'm saying.
Sweet dreams are made of the. Come on, you can do this.
You would
when-
probably
when-
pronounce this as that. I mean,
Well, when you listen to it-
Try
Everybody, ivermectin. What? Come on, you
when
got
you
this.
listen to it now, you'll hear it, but the way that they sing it does sound like these. And then Lee, during the text a couple of days ago, like how many conspiracy theories did I link together? At once?
Oh, I'd have to find it. I did not have it pulled up and ready for this episode.
No. Okay.
Lee?
Because I mean, I thought you would because you brought it up before the show. So
Could you talk
I
to me?
was hoping that you had it like ready to go because they were your theories.
Talk to me, Lee. Like
What am I?
lovers do.
What am I talking to you about?
Just like lovers do.
I don't remember what we were talking about that led to the conspiracy thing.
I got the song stuck
We
in
were
my head
talking
now.
about the
Damn it.
yeah, that one
Damn
thing.
it.
Now
Mandela?
I gotta go and look for it.
Yeah, it was the Mandela effect stuff, and it led to that somehow.
by the way, I know Boy George wasn't a part of that, but have you guys seen Boy George recently? That
What-
guy,
you know, it's
he
funny
has not
because
aged well.
everybody always links Annie Lennox and Boy George because they sounded similar. They were in the same era.
They look similar.
Yeah. But
No,
Annie
I
Lennox.
don't-
Pull up Boy George.
Huh?
Lee, pull up Boy George. So everybody
I
can see.
will. I'm looking at 7 different things at once.
You're the producer. You're supposed to
Yeah.
be doing like 5.
Yeah, you
to
should be ready.
15, somewhere.
You know what? I'm as ready as
I've
like
already found it.
I'm
So-
putting
your
out. I'm
paycheck?
putting out the effort that it's equal to the paycheck that I receive.
What was it that you said, Rick, that triggered this entire nonsense?
It was the strong hand thing.
Use
Okay,
my
it was a
strong
strong
hand.
You
because
already found it. Mine
everybody-
wouldn't load.
Yeah. So Rick said that the world ended in 2012, and we're all in our last 7 minutes of collective consciousness.
As our
I-
brains
I-
die.
I don't believe that part of it. My thought process was that it was one of two possible things. My first option was Hollywood is just fucking with us. They were changing scenes and commercials to intentionally make us question reality. Or
They're
Hollywood is
gaslighting us?
actually, they're just gaslighting us. Or they're actually a government agency designed to make us question ourselves in the greatest propaganda ever taken. Or
Information?
or to take my hand child quote was misquoted so often when referring to people or referring to that movie that groups of people overwhelm the truth of what actually was said.
But I
So
mean,
it was
does that?
more of a group thing?
So one guy started it, and then everybody's like, "Well, that sounds better. I'm just gonna say that rather
Yeah.
than the truth." But I mean,
So
that
here-
wasn't even.
here's-
There isn't even a quote in the movie that matches that in any way.
But here was my supporting argument for option number one. In George Orwell's 1984, he wrote, "Every record has been destroyed or falsified, every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered, history has been stopped." So, if you line up the Mandela effects with the CIA project
Effects? There's more than
and
one?
the Mandela,
Holy shit. I can only handle one, bro. I can't handle 2 Mandela effects.
Sure, you can.
But they line up with the CIA project, MK Ultra, which started in 1953 and it ended in 1973. So all of the things that we question now, they line up very well with MK Ultra. The rise of synthetic foods during that same transition period. So perhaps we're all being controlled by a deep state totalitarian government that has us living in a dystopian future through additives in our or food that are triggered by false flag events in shared culture.
So they use Scary Movie 2 to get at us.
Yeah.
Use my strong hand.
That's not what he says.
Take my strong hand, child. Yeah, use my
No,
strong hand doesn't.
No, actually, what he actually says, better
how would-
use my strong hand.
But
That's all he
okay,
said.
Greg is completely misquoting it. Like not even the alternate universe one.
Oh, look at
Because
this.
like when Greg
it's kind of
says,
true.
when
Are
Greg
you
says,
saying that I get things wrong?
you're saying,
Use
you're
my
saying
strong
Greg,
hand.
when you
Every
say,
week my life is wrong. I'm on this
but you're
podcast
saying
for
this,
Christ's
you're
sake.
saying use my strong hand.
Which is
Use
wrong.
my strong hand.
No,
Like,
it's
what-
take
what-
my strong hand.
Is there
Or
a point in the
whatever.
movie-
Take
Is there a point in a Scary Movie 2 where he's trying to get a stranger from somebody or what? Like I don't remember that.
He's
part.
trying to lift the dude who's
Yeah,
like
and he'd
leaning
rather
over a
die than-
2-story thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
how? Yeah, and that's why the misquote is actually "Take my strong hand, child." Take my strong hand, child. That's the misquote. When you say "use my strong hand," what is the guy falling off the side of the building gonna do with his strong hand? What's he gonna do? Just borrow it?
Yeah, he may use it to lift himself from sheer death of 10
Like,
feet.
Just saying.
It's quite obvious that whatever multiverse that you come from has no logic.
Well, I
None.
just know that, like, okay, Duper, so you're falling off of a building, right? And if somebody goes, and Rick would probably fall into this too, right? Some guy has a strong hand and he's like, use my strong hand. And you go, no, I can't do that because it's grammatically incorrect. It should be take my strong hand. No. Like, does it really matter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yes, it
fuck
does.
you, Greg. All right. Sorry, grammar. God.
Oh yeah. That's it's crazy though, right? Now we're noticing Mandela effect everywhere.
Take my strong hand. It
Telling
just
you.
doesn't sound the same.
That's what he says.
Why-
There's
why-
literally
why-
shirts made of that. I just saw one right now.
I know. Take my
Why
strong
would
hand.
you use my strong hand? What's he gonna do?
I
Take
just
it off?
explained it to you.
Hey, Lee, can we make a shirt that says "Use my strong hand"?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Use
How
my
Wait,
about-
strong
what's the
hand.
actual quote again? Because I feel like he says, "My other hand is
It's a
stronger."
strong hand.
No,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
other,
he
my,
said,
he says,
my other
take,
hand is stronger.
take this
yeah.
hand because my other hand isn't as strong.
Yeah. All right. So what we need to do right now, producer, get on it. We need to copyright that. We need to own take my strong
No,
hand.
use my
Use.
strong hand.
All right.
We've already fucked this up. Again, we've already fucked it
Done
up.
and done.
We're not even.
Let's purchase both of those.
Purchase
Oh
both.
my god.
Do I
You
make,
know what
am I
is-
making a domain name as well? We start a whole website behind it, or
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hashtag use my strong hand.
That's gonna be what the conspiracy podcast is gonna be called. Take my
Really
strong
showing our age there too, by the way. But yeah.
really
hand.
showing
My
our
strong
age?
hand. Take my strong hand, child. Next, you're gonna tell me
Oh.
that scene where his like giant penis comes out and attacks the clown is attacking him with the giant penis under the bed. You're gonna tell me that that's not true either.
What?
What?
Which porn is that from, Duper?
Yeah, right?
He's
That
doing
was-
some weird things now that he's single.
Save,
That was-
save
that was
video
from-
on his YouPorn account.
It was from Herogasm.
No,
You just can't remember.
Hey,
That
Duper, I got a
obviously
question.
zero guys.
Have you tried a fleshlight now that you're single?
Oh.
Ooh, we should order him one.
We're gonna order him a fleshlight.
All
I
right.
used one.
You
Weird,
get to
man.
pick the porn star. dude. We're gonna let you pick the porn star. Do you want a butt or a vagina or a mouth?
Dude, I have no interest in that.
It's
All
gotta
so
be a
You're
butt.
gonna go butt.
It's got to be a butt.
All right. Whose butt do you want to stick it in? And if you don't pick one, we will pick one for you, and his name will probably be Todd.
Curtis.
Todd.
Or Todd.
I know.
100%
I know somebody we
guarantee
can
you
we
will
can
try
mold
it.
it out after.
Oh, I do
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever you guys do, let me know when you ship it to me because I don't want to open that in front of
We're not
No,
gonna
it's
let you know.
discreet. Don't worry, it's discreet. You're gonna be fine.
Duper. Christmas is coming.
He's gonna at
No.
the New Year's show. He's gonna be like, guys, I can't make it. I haven't been able to leave the room in like 5
I
days."
would pitch in for that, but I already have a fantastic Christmas gift for all you guys. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing.
you. Is there one gift for all of us?
one gift to rule them all.
I mean, you could share the gift, but I
And the
think
fire
I'm gonna
behind them.
I
Okay.
think I'm gonna splurge and get you guys all one individually. You'll see.
Eh,
Okay.
Well, he's getting a butt fleshlight, so everybody's happy this year.
Yeah. Who, me or Duper?
Duper will be happy. Butt
Yeah.
fleshlight, a little lube. Whatever.
Dude, we
By-
should-
You know, we're
should
talking
get
about a
friends
pretty
for our
expensive
anniversary.
gift for him, though.
It's only like $100, right?
Fucking
I don't know how
money
much they are.
You got to remember, Rick and Josh are made of money, dude. They can get
Josh,
whatever.
Josh
When
literally
did I
has that
become made of
sitting
money?
in the cushions of his couch right now. We're fine.
Rick over here talking with like the Monopoly man with the monocle on, which never really existed.
Never existed. Mandela effect. Mandela.
Can I
Bernstein.
show this on the live? We can see how much it is.
We're not allowed to
No,
do that on the
you
live. Dude,
cannot
we'll
do that.
totally get kicked off of YouTube.
We need a Moby.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know today.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Does that say
Safe for work
fleshlight on
only.
Amazon? They really do have everything.
Do they? Hold on, how much?
Yeah, scroll to the bottom.
Oh.
You can't show
Look,
that. We're
It's on-
fleshlight on
It's
Amazon.
on Amazon.
I told
That
you,
doesn't
boom.
make it okay.
Oh, Lee, I would not recommend that because we don't want to see what's in your purchase history, by the way.
So now we're gonna have.
Oh, now it shows as me looking at it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
Damn it.
2 lost.
it's in your
episodes.
algorithm now.
You're done.
Okay, well,
Pop up
let's
every
see
time
here.
you go on Amazon.
Good job, Lee.
Mm.
Dude, they're only $70.
Oh, there you go. See, we're totally getting him one.
Oh, and you put it in your cart? Oh, yeah, dude.
I wanted to
it's
see how
done.
much it
Called
is. There's
Pink
no
Lady?
thing down here to show you.
I don't know,
Is
Josh,
that
or
the pink
Lee.
lady?
Lee, you did that pretty quickly. How
Can
many
I
fleshlights do you
show
have?
this on the live?
No, you can't show a vagina.
It's
on
not a
the live.
vagina. It's a toy for Duper.
A
We're gonna
toy,
get
all
kicked off
right.
of YouTube.
Can I
If you're
flash
doing
it?
you'll get
Can I
him.
flash it? Can I flash it?
No, you cannot.
Does it have LED lights inside?
I can't just like
Oh.
flash it really quick and be like, look, guys,
Look at
it's
Dupper.
only.
He's about to,
No,
Dupper's about to go to a safe space.
What you, can do, what you can do is splice it into other people's videos. Like, let's go full Fight Club on this.
Oh, okay.
So
Who?
just remember, you're getting a fleshlight. It is
I'm
not
flashing
a
it.
flashlight.
I'm doing it.
You're fleshing it.
Mm.
Okay. Anyway,
$70.
So,
we're gonna take care of this. We're gonna start a GoFundMe for Dupper.
Oh,
He's
you
single.
guys, this is today is National Relaxation Day, and you guys are.
Oh,
ruining
you'll
my
be
day.
relaxed,
It's
buddy.
National Relaxation Day.
give it approximately 45 seconds. You'll be nice and relaxed.
Remember to run it under warm water first, though, or it's just gonna feel awkward.
Mm.
You need to have that natural sploosh. You know what I'm
Is that
saying?
from
Oh,
experience?
look,
Yes.
look in the. If you look at my Google search history now, it says fleshlight.com.
Oh, yeah,
Rick-
you're done.
Oh,
Mr.
look,
Hale asked for a
It
link.
shows
I
a
just wanna
cart
throw that
now.
out
It
there.
shows a cart down at the bottom of my screen. It says fleshlight.com because I left my cart. I walked away from it.
Mm.
That's gonna
So,
forever be there now.
So, Rick, I mean, Duper, you guys kind of share custody of a teenage son. What
Yeah.
would they think about that right now?
Honestly, if I was a teenage boy and you got me a fleshlight, I would have been way better in school. Like, I'm just throwing that out there.
what?
Like,
What does
think
that
about it.
mean?
I wouldn't be worried about getting all the ass as a teenage boy. Like, that's all you care about. You're horny, right? So it's just like, oh, girls, girls, girls. And it's like, here, dude, go play with yourself in the room with your fleshlight. It's just like a real vagina. Now get some straight A's. And I swear to God, that's what would have happened.
So what you're saying is that you would drop out of high school again, but this time you'd have a fleshlight.
Mm-hmm. But I'd also have straight
Worth
A's.
it.
Yeah,
It would be totally worth
college.
it.
Like, I wouldn't even have a wife until I was like 40 because I'd be like, why? You know, I got this fleshlight. It's all tattered 20 years later.
You're like the fleshlight actually broke, so now I need to actually get the real thing now.
All
It's
right,
got like
kids,
duct tape
kids.
holding it together.
They don't make them like they used to.
Got a weird smell.
Anybody, out,
Oh.
if anybody out there looks up the Rick, stop today. Just give that up.
Hey,
Rick is not
any
a role model.
any teenage boys that want to get their heads just into the books, I got a solution for you.
Oh,
Beat the hormones. Get a fleshlight, kids.
wow.
There you go.
Wow. Well, if you do that, they'd be too tired to study, Rick. So, you know.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. They use about 15 times a day, but oh god, they don't clean their socks. I can't imagine that thing will just collect so much, like a little reservoir in there.
Mm.
Mom! I need you to clean my flashlight.
I don't want to throw it in the dishwasher, but I kind of want to throw it in the dishwasher.
What would be worse?
Are
catching
they
your boy
dishwasher
u-
safe?
I don't know.
I want to know now.
What would be worse, catching your boy using it or him in the kitchen cleaning it?
Like, what if you pulled open the
Mm.
dishwasher and it just comes flopping out?
Without a doubt, him using it is worse because there's other parts involved in that.
What?
I mean, how do you clean it? Do you take it out and then you just like turn it inside out or something? Like, how does that work?
Like a sock?
Yeah.
It is not
right?
dishwasher
Like,
safe.
slap.
Did
I
it have
answered
a
my
dishwasher
question.
safe?
That is
Oh,
not.
okay. Is it
What about
microwave
washing
safe?
machine?
No.
How do you
No.
sanitize it?
It says get a special cleaning solution and run it under tap water, I guess.
Oh.
Tap water and cleaning solution.
Yeah.
Do you think the kids will actually do that, or they'll just be like, "Yeah, do it"?
No, they'll just use it till it breaks and then throw it out and buy another one.
How many teenage boys have discovered fleshlights by this point with
Now,
the internet?
And then how many of those boys have borrowed a flashlight from somebody else?
Oh,
Bro!
Oh,
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, Rick is a dirty bird. He
what
would have
the
done that.
fuck?
Rick would have borrowed yours, Duper, in high school. I'm just saying.
Hey, bro, you still using that? Can I get?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Well, I mean,
Hey.
technically, any one of us, it would have just stayed tight, right? So it's all good.
I
like
mean,
it
to
never
be
got
honest,
used.
I mean, we've all shared other
No, I would have gotten mine pregnant and it would have had 7 kids and it would be it'd be flapping in the wind.
It's just like it grows up into like full-size sex dolls.
That's how I make my living. I impregnate fleshlights and then I sell the sex dolls.
Oh god.
$1 million idea right there.
Oh my god. All right,
So,
so
Rick, do you think that's the future? Is these Japanese sex dolls?
why would I think that's the future? I think that they probably, honestly, like that you see it in so many movies. How come they haven't figured out how to figure out the pleasure industry for people?
What?
What?
kind of-
What did
I
you
don't
just
know
say?
what-
Like, why don't you have like a hotel and you go in and it's just like all I want to do is bang, but obviously I'm not.
That's
gonna
called
be
a brothel.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but it's
say,
not
dude, they're in
people.
Pahrump.
It's not people.
Oh, you want
Japanese sex dolls.
you want a
right?
brothel full of sex dolls?
Yeah. Why
I
hasn't
think
anybody
they
done
did
that?
try that. I think they tried it
Yeah,
in Japan.
Oh,
How do
really?
we know
Did
if
it
it's
work out?
I could be wrong.
sanitized after?
It could,
I
it
don't
could
know.
just be a Mandela effect.
If it's crusty.
Well, Josh, COVID's still a thing, dude. So everybody sanitizes now.
No,
So it's
COVID's
good.
over.
Oh yeah.
The
COVID
CDC
technically is
declared
over
that
thanks
shit.
to the
What the fuck
CDC.
are you talking about?
They were like, you know what? Your level of risk is your level of risk. We don't give a fuck. They're like smoking, walking out the door. Like, it's your fucking problem now. Like flicking it
at
at
the
you,
gas station.
just kicking the door. Oh,
Pumping
fucking,
gas, fucking.
this fucking
Zoolander
kid is
style.
your fucking problem. They don't want to fucking listen. I tried for 3 years. Fuck them. And just walked away. That's what the CDC.
So
does.
how is the industry adapting to monkeypox, Rick?
Which industry?
Your
Porn.
sex industry.
Sanitizer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be safer.
Bleach?
Do Japanese sex robots get monkeypox?
That's a good question. Or can you
No.
make a Japanese sex robot with monkeypox?
Oh, some people
Why
are
would you
freaky
wanna
like
do
that.
You sound like the NIH, Rick. You sound like Dr. Fauci over there.
Eh.
Fucking.
This is China, sir.
Rand
China.
Paul's gonna be questioning you.
And you know what's even better is that Rick is in a tank top too, so he looks like one of those greasy old fat fucks that manage the brothels. You know,
Hey, ladies, come on over here. You want some bit of this? Yeah. Shut up,
looks like-
bitch. Hey, who wants a little bit of this over here?
It looks like Ron Jeremy in the late '90s.
Hey, it's still getting some. That's all that matters. Oh,
Hmm.
shit.
Does he fill out like
Um,
Ron Jeremy too, though?
No.
Oh.
No?
Oh,
Oh, man.
No.
you're way
No, I
off.
don't have- I
way
don't have
off, bro.
I don't have a big thumper like that. Come on now.
Big number.
Big thumper.
Bum, bum,
You don't
bum,
have a
I've
Dillerman?
No Dillerman. So speaking of war meat,
Oh,
Oh no.
Art's not here, but we slaughtered his ducks this weekend. And by we, I mean he slaughtered, and then I plucked. We had no idea. Like, he had done the research, right? Because he's the farmer guy, so he's supposed to know how to process them to the point where I could butcher them. And he didn't. He missed a couple steps. It was his first time. So learning lesson, but we got through 9 ducks. Took quite a while. There's some horrible, horrible things about this. Just want to throw these things out here. One, he felt horrible about having to kill the ducks. Although we found a faster, more humane way. Because when I got there, the first duck he had just killed, and he had a bloody little hatchet in his hand. And I'm like, you're hanging him upside down in a cone and then swinging? It's like, yeah. I was like, you'll never get the grip to do a quick thing. He's like, no. It took like 3 shots at his
Oh,
neck.
God.
He's like, oh my God. Right? I was like, do you not have like fucking hedge trimmers or something so you can just go over and end their life humanely and quickly? He's like, oh,
he
it's a
should
great
definitely
idea.
Work out before he does that.
Yeah. So he figured that out. We got that. So now the next 8 didn't die in a horrible, horrific fashion. But I will say the worst part of this, The last duck was the freshest duck, right? Because we'd been doing the plucking and putting them in the cooler and shit. The last duck was really fresh because we were just trying to finish it up and wrap it up. I never, ever, ever want to butcher a duck that was freshly killed again because it's the same temperature as you.
Oh.
And you're cutting into flesh that's the same temperature as you. Couldn't do it. And duck flesh is not like chicken flesh. It is very red like human meat. So that was disgusting. Yeah, there's a lot of that. We learned how to do it. Next year will be a lot cleaner and more, hopefully, humane. God damn it.
You know what's funny though is you're trying to make it sound like you're not a psychopath, but
I wasn't around. He went around the corner to do the kills. I didn't have to see any of that.
The picture that you sent with your lab coat on made you look like a villain.
That was a
in the
chef's
hospital
coat.
movie.
It was like quadruple X.
No, it was actually my medium fucking. That was the other thing.
Yeah,
So I show up
it
and I'm
barely
like,
fit him.
I grab my fucking culinary school fucking shit because it was there.
Cooking
It's all
school.
messy, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I forgot that I had like a size medium in when we went to school like fucking 12, 15 years ago. So when I put it on, I'm like, oh god damn it! Like this is it was horrifically hot because it was so snug at that point. I wish I had an extra large. Like, god damn, it was painful. But yeah, it was an experience, man. I don't know.
I find it interesting that the guy who did the butchering is not on tonight's show.
He's probably still reflecting on what he had to do.
Did you guys end up cooking anything that night?
No, I brought him home.
No, we all became vegetarians after
At that point, I haven't touched poultry in a while.
We threw all the meat in the trash. It was well worth it.
It just went. It's done.
I thought for sure, like after all the slaughter, you would have at least cooked one off.
No.
Oh no, we went to a steakhouse after that shit. We don't want to eat meat that we saw die. That's fucking bad.
I mean, it's really weird when you're actually on that side of it, you know. And it's something I think that everybody should learn and deal with one time in their life to appreciate that. You know what it is. That way you don't become some weird fucking vegan.
So do you have to cut it up yourself in order to appreciate it, or can you just observe it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think observing it would make you feel a little bit more gross about it.
Hey, Rick and Lee, don't you guys remember the pig story?
Yeah, that was pretty bad too.
What, the time that Rick fucked a pig?
Yeah. It was
No.
gross. It's a fleshlight.
A Japanese pig?
Do you want a pig fleshlight?
A pig is just a flashlight that moves.
Oh.
And screams.
Squeal! Squeal! That's fucking gross.
Who was
guys.
all there for that, Josh? It was at your mom's house, right?
You know, we're gonna get Mandela on that one. It's gonna be like, moo like a cow. When the fuck did that happen?
What happened to Deliverance? Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So Rick, I hope you and Art aren't mad at me, but I did file a complaint to PETA about you guys. So I don't know what they're gonna do about it, but you should probably either see some naked protesters or maybe get like something in the mail.
Someone's
here.
gonna splash me with like blood or something when I'm
Yeah.
walking out the door. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Bring the pussies on. Come on over.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm
What
not
are you
Just
doing
saying.
this weekend, buddy?
I'm sorry?
What are you doing this weekend? You want to go do a PETA protest with me?
Yes. Yes. We could
Do
put it on Twitter. It'll start trending. Twending. It'll start twending.
Twinding, yes.
Yeah.
Twinder?
Yeah. So
You know,
Wait till next year to do it though.
make sure you post pictures of Daffy Duck so people feel like attached to it.
And then here's the thing: the guy who did it's a fucking sadist because he even posts shit to social media like, "Oh, D-Day, oh, it's time." So he'd been wanting to do this for a while. So,
But Rick said
Like-
he wasn't super comfortable with it.
no,
Yeah.
he was not. He was not happy.
But he still did
I think
it?
Yeah,
honestly, I
exactly.
think he was kind of fucked up about it because he went out there the first time with a hatchet. And
Uh-huh.
obviously the duck's not going to die the first time you give him a glancing blow and just cut open his neck. He's just going to be squealing and dying, and that's got to be something horrific to see. I don't know. I wasn't on that side. The only thing I heard was the last duck kick against the wall, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I had to walk away. Like, I can't do that shit, dude. I'd never realized that I'm not the kind of guy to be able to kill an animal in any way. Like, that's fucked up for me. Yeah, I can't do it.
You ever gotten a hold of like dove or anything like that?
No. I almost got a squirrel in my backyard, and I felt pretty bad about it.
what about lobster, Rick?
Yeah,
What?
You seem
What
okay
about
with,
lobster?
Okay, that's a crustacean. That's not an animal.
Oh,
and then fish,
okay.
You seem like you're okay with that.
But they
Yeah.
Fish again or fish.
they swear you can hear
Yeah.
it scream though.
Yeah.
You can't hear it scream.
A fish squirming isn't the same to you?
No, it's a fish.
A lobster going, no, no, no.
I want to hear.
And
I want to
then-
hear him say no, no, no. The
TikTok
ocean
it.
is always better. He's just running around.
What I want to get next time that you guys butcher your ducks is one of those little devices that you can put on the duck, or you can put it on anything, but it like throws your voice. So then like
Oh God.
you can be over in the background like, no, don't do it, Art. Like Art would be like, I'm hearing voices.
Yeah, it was fucked. It was, but I mean, at the same
Did-
time, it was a great experience to understand it. I truly appreciate a lot more on what people have to go through. I don't know how fucking people survive this long without fucking mass-produced chickens and ducks and shit.
Did
But,
one of the
yeah.
ducks yell freedom as you guys were like executing it or what?
So when you were cutting them up, did you see the severed heads at all or no?
The severed heads? No, those went just straight into a bucket. Once he started figuring out he could just snip off, and so they went into a bucket. I did see the neck. The last one also, the windpipe was like, it looked like a protracted butthole, and so I had to see that the whole time I was carving.
You're naturally attracted to it.
Yes.
Oh,
Flashlights again.
oh
So
Lord.
What did he do with the duck heads? And what do you do with those?
Yeah.
You just put them in the trash?
Yeah, he just discarded them.
Mm.
Where he lives, though, I'm sure he just fed them to the coyotes or something.
Yeah, toss them out in
Alright.
the field.
So what are you guys gonna do with that meat if you haven't cooked it already? When are you gonna cook it
I
up?
froze it. I'm gonna try and make a confit with it. They were
Rick was
pretty
like,
and
"All right,
really
so I
healthy.
got the freshest meat on the planet. It's super fresh. I'm gonna freeze it for 90 days. Make it taste a little bit more like the grocery store."
Yeah.
Well, I do want to make sure that the parasites and everything are dead, just in case. You never know. So, because he did raise them very clean, they were fat and well fed. He took really good care of them.
Like
The
us.
feed was good. Yeah, like it was crazy. He's like, yeah, we gave them like all of our leftovers, fresh fruits and vegetables, and we gave them so much shit throughout, plus some really high end grain. So they looked really healthy and really pretty. He took really good care of them. So I don't know. I want to save the meat. I want to try and make a duck confit. That's my goal with them.
So
what's
wait.
confit?
Yeah.
Duck confit. It's duck breast. You can do a duck breast and the thigh leg, but it's cooked in its own fat for a few days before it's seared off. It's fucking amazing. It's very, very good.
Mm.
Basically, you render the fat, you put it in the fridge for 3 days, let it cook itself in its own fat because of the oils and the acids and everything that are already in there. And you pull them out, and then you just finish it off with some seasonings, some fresh herbs and shit. It's good. Lee, you remember duck confit? Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah, I pulled it up so the
Oh.
people could read compared to what you were telling them.
Mm.
It's it's really fucking good. I don't know how to. The meat is just like butter when you eat it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is really good.
So freezing it kills any parasites?
Freezing can kill. Yeah.
Does it kill everything?
Doesn't kill
No.
everything, no, but
But
it
it
slows the reproduction of a lot of things.
The really what I'm looking for is just to
Ah.
make sure that if they had any worms or something like that, you clean that out. That's gone. You can't do anything about salmonella. I mean that survives. But that's why you
Salmonella.
cook it. So yeah,
Yeah,
duck confit, man. That
as
is
long
the
as
shit right
as
there.
long as you get food to a proper temperature and hold that for a certain period of time, you're good.
When they were screaming,
Danger
'cause,
zone. What?
considering that they were Art's ducks, did they scream in Spanish?
I want to be very clear here that I did not say that.
No.
Just want to
Wait,
let
Greg.
everybody know
What didn't you say?
that
I need you to repeat it for me.
I learned a valuable episode on that last episode.
They weren't actually yelling freedom. They were screaming libertad, which is Spanish for freedom. That was it.
Is that how you say it though?
Yeah, libertad. Libertad.
Libertad.
Libertad.
Hey, that they were screaming libertad up in that backyard there.
Labor.
Anybody know what that means?
Hi, Shirley. We
Libertado.
just talked about the ducks. You missed it.
Mm,
Shirley was there with me. We were plucking while he was killing.
mm.
Um,
Speaking of cold meat, what about Anne Heche? Did you guys talk about that on the last episode?
Damn, Greg.
fuck, Greg.
Fuck.
Holy
Am I gonna get in trouble for that one? Damn it.
Yes, you're gonna get in trouble for that.
What?
Oh,
All right, it's been fun. That was Take Warning.
oh, Jesus Christ.
There's no one better at transitions than me. But anyway.
Oh shit.
Man.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
talk about that dead meat, huh?
It's,
Yeah.
let's just no. It's kind of a sad story though.
It is. It's
She
very
was loaded
sad.
with cocaine. She had a lot of mental health issues.
Well,
And
have
drove into
they
someone's
actually
house.
Well,
have they
yeah.
actually got a toxicology report back on her?
They said
'Cause
she was
they're-
loaded with cocaine. That's what I
and then
just saw.
was
on the
it
news.
fentanyl as well or no?
But I think they were looking
was
at to
fentanyl in the blood,
see
right?
like all the everything, like if it was if some of that shit was prescribed or not, or obviously the cocaine wasn't, but you know what else was all in
This
her
ain't the
system
1920s.
Can you get prescribed cocaine? Is that a thing?
in Mexico, maybe. Sorry.
Fucking art. I'm not gonna say it.
But she was reportedly maybe on multiple drugs at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she had a lot in her system. She was going through a lot too. So, guy, what we know about Anne Heche, and this is the thing, like we don't talk about the person that almost died because they only almost died. There's another victim there, and that really sucks. That could have been really, really bad, as if it wasn't bad enough. But she dealt with a lot of trauma, a lot of her life, and I don't know if she ever got the proper help. Even being rich and famous, it seems like she didn't get enough help.
It seems like being rich and famous actually increase your likelihood for mental health problems.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But the thing
You would, Rick, because now that you're rich and famous, is that what you're saying?
yeah, I suffer every
The
day,
dozens
guys.
of fans.
You don't understand the shit I have to go through, all these pheasants and everything.
You don't know how hard it is to have to go to the money bank every week.
The money bank.
Money bank.
Scrooge
Sound
McDuck
like
in
a
this
fucking
bitch.
third grader.
The
I
money
don't know
bank.
what this is, but they go to the money bank.
Yeah, I was thinking of Scrooge McDuck. Somebody got it, so I mean that's where
I
was
got you,
kinda
dude. I got you.
Yeah, Disney mindsets, right? I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah.
we're '90s kids, Disney afternoon.
So-
But the thing that kind of bugged me after she passed was nobody really wanted to talk too much about her victim in this whole scenario, right? Because she drove her car into this woman's house, set this woman's house on fire. This woman lost everything, and then the next day after she passes, well, she was on support systems, life support, because her brain function was dead, and they were trying to harvest her organs, and they were waiting for Rick to show up so he could cut her open. But
And art.
Gotta have been clean.
but Rick was trying to fit into his damn code again, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
And then Art was practicing his ability to hatch it, which
Yeah.
brutal.
I don't think
but
that's
I'm
the
anyway,
best
gonna
way.
wreck it.
I don't think that's the best way to remove lungs and a heart and a liver, but what do I know?
But I was kind of annoyed by everybody talking so kindly of Anne Heche after she passed through, TMZ and whatever publications that are out there. Everybody wanted to celebrate her life when she really did nearly take a life because of her own bad decisions.
She did.
Dude.
I don't think that there is enough attention on her victim.
I couldn't agree with you more. You know, when these incidents happen, that's the fucking thing I'm thinking about. Like, dude, this victim was just chilling in her house, dude, and just by like the grace of God, she didn't get fucking killed. Like, that's insane, right?
Yep.
And then that's not even including, the damage that Anne Heche did by crashing into what I think it was like a parked car or whatever, like before she did that. Because that could have also been just as bad, But yeah, dude, just insane. It's a tragic story all around, dude. And yeah, I mean, you can never forget the fucking victim when it comes to these types of things.
Yeah, but I feel like with celebrities, we tend to do that. We like to build them up, and then that they're the only ones that matter. I mean, you got Brittany Griner over there in Russia right now, and we've heard so much about Brittany Griner. But what about everybody else who's detained over there, right? We don't hear about them. We don't give a shit about them. The
I
common
matter,
person just
goddammit.
doesn't matter, huh?
No, I agree. I mean, it's not a story. This wouldn't have been a story if this wasn't Anne Heche. How about
It
that?
would have been a
That's the best
story,
way
but it would have been gone in 24 hours.
Yeah, it wouldn't even been that long. It would have been the 11 o'clock news, like, oh yeah, tragedy happened today. A car drove into a house, fucking went on fire, and that person's brain dead. No names, no
the
nothing
video
else. That's
might
all
have
you would have
gone
heard.
viral. because the video was pretty dramatic when she crashed into the house.
I think the lady before 2 days before, the nurse, Lee, you had that video at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was fucking insane. Like that was a real video.
The one that I started making Back to the Future jokes about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was insane because she was going so fast that when she collided with another car, she left like flaming tire marks, right?
Looked that way, yeah.
Yeah, it looked that way, right?
Yeah.
And so I kept making jokes about her going 88 miles an hour and then being careful about where you're gonna go in the future because that's what
1.21
Dude,
gigawatts. Wasn't that what it?
yeah,
That was a bad one, though. That shit.
No, I'm just trying to remember.
She
what
was a
the-
traveling nurse, and I think she had like multiple DUI offenses, if I'm remembering right. My wife was telling me about it. She looked it up.
Well, and then apparently, like that whole thing stemmed from her literally on the phone with her boyfriend having an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was drunk. She had an argument, and then she drove 90 miles an hour and killed fucking.
So, what can we do as boyfriends and husbands to be better, dude?
What can we do? Why are we being blamed for this shit?
I don't know. I mean, you got 2 incidents here, 2 tragic events, and it stemmed from fights with boyfriends.
Wasn't
So,
Heche
what can we
a
do?
She was a
lesbian, though?
lesbian.
No.
Yeah, she was married to Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was only for like that short amount of time.
I
And
didn't
then
know that it was
she-
a short amount of time. I thought it
Or
was
whatever. No, but she was,
has
I don't
kids.
know. Lee, look it up. Yeah.
That's the only reason why anybody even knows who the fuck she is.
No, she's been in a couple.
No, she's been in a lot of
different
shows
movies.
I've seen and stuff.
She was in a lot of movies.
After
40 Days,
Ellen.
40 Nights. No, she was before that. She was in Donnie Brasco, right?
She was a bit star. She was a second-rate star. She was never a A-lister.
Wow, way to shit on a brain dead person,
Anyways.
dude.
So she was a B-lister for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we should model her butthole for the thing?
Oh. Wait, what?
I don't understand how that
God
translates.
damn it. You and fucking Greg need some sensitivity training. Like,
What?
Yeah.
Really?
oh my God.
You guys need it.
We're the ones that
agree.
need it? Really?
Yeah, nobody else. Nobody else.
No.
Yeah.
This guy slaughters fucking ducks just to hear them
Next
scream, and
week
we
on the
need-
live stream, you're going to watch all of us
That's
attend
Arthur.
sensitivity
Arthur's not on the
training.
show because he's dealing with the sensitivity training.
Oh,
right
he's
now.
in the chat. I just want to know.
I
He's a
do. wish we
sadist.
just- We need sensitivity training. Can we have a volunteer to come on to give us sensitivity training?
Do we
Dude,
know
we would
anybody that can do that?
Huh?
Do
What's
we know
that?
anybody that can do that?
Well, Josh actually said something for a second. What?
What?
No, I said we would flunk.
Oh yeah, no, but that's why it makes a good show, right? Is that we know we're gonna fail tremendously, and we're gonna just make a mockery of it the entire time. So we need somebody who's strong-willed, who
Yeah.
can put up with a bunch of assholes, and won't get drunk and kill themselves afterwards.
Dude, we would fail like all like the group project things within that too. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Dupper, you act as a whatever, and then Rick, you act as this, and I got this, and then yeah, just see the words, the verbal diarrhea that comes out.
All right, dude, put
What
your
are you
arms
talking
across
about?
your chest and just fall backwards. Rick will catch you. Okay. Fuck that. No, it's not gonna happen. But it's tragic what happened to her, and I don't want to downplay her mental health issues because that is sad. She struggled obviously with mental health for a long time. It seems contagious in Hollywood. I mean, every time you hear these big stories, most of them are just outrageous. Money obviously doesn't. Being rich and famous doesn't fix the problems. It sounds
Doesn't
like
it, Rick?
actually multiplies it.
More money, more
So,
problems.
I don't want to be, so I don't know much about her, but did she really have mental issues or was it the drugs?
Well, I mean, you start
Probably
getting into
both.
drugs because of mental issues, right?
Yeah. Cocaine's
isn't-
kind of like a Hollywood drug, anyways. That's just their idea of Tylenol when they're dealing with heavy issues. They don't fucking know. Unfortunately, it's
then-
not. The drugs are just a big part of Hollywood, and that's not acceptable. But it is what it is. And when you have mental health issues and nobody to say no to because you're famous, this is what happens.
I gotta get a transition. So speaking of actresses that are fucking people, Aquaman star Amanda Heard.
Before you do that, though, you should probably touch base on the fact that
I had to get transition. Why'd you
Dupper,
fucking-
check the
because,
live screen.
because you're supposed to say if you or anybody you know is having
Damn it.
issues, make sure you dial 988. That's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
And hope you're not on hold for hours on end.
I don't think you would be.
Reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member, reach out to someone you trust or don't trust. Who fucking cares? Call somebody if you feel like you're in a situation. Don't be Anne Heche.
Just don't call us, because chances are we're just gonna make the situation a hell of a lot
But
worse.
just for
That's not
Greg.
true.
Yeah,
not
we'll
true.
take care of everybody else. Don't
No,
Off
we
air,
would all
we're
be
all-
there for anybody.
worry. Greg.
But friends like
doesn't
these,
know
who
his
needs
name.
enemies?
Oh Lord.
Oh, poor
Now on to
Greg.
your thing, Duper. What
Yeah,
happened?
Duper, I'm sorry. We talked about
Speaking of-
people fucking each other.
Are we talking
and
about OnlyFans?
buttholes.
Speaking of actresses trying to fuck
OnlyFans.
people, Aquaman star Amanda Heard was reportedly offered a multi-million-dollar deal to do an adult film. They would pay for all of the trial issues with Johnny Depp.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there. I would watch that.
Would you?
No, really, Rick?
Rick's probably the one that
doesn't have-
offered the money.
Yeah, I know.
I don't. She's not a good actress. She's kind of a dumbass, but she's fucking hot. So I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
she'll
you
just
have
shit
to-
the bed afterwards,
Show
right?
me your
Does she have to
butthole,
shit a
baby.
bed?
Yeah, show me your butthole.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Mm.
We'll see what happens.
So is that what you would want from this
Chat
movie?
is screaming at you that it's Amber Heard. Did someone say Amanda?
who said
know.
Amanda Heard?
I fucking again a B-lister. Who the fuck knows her name?
I do.
So
Okay.
she's been in one movie.
She's been in
So
a shit ton of movies. What are you talking about? She was just in The Stand. She did The
dude,
Stand.
Aquaman only counts as one movie.
Dude,
She's
I
been
don't
in
know
several
any
movies.
flicks that she's been in, Rick, so sorry.
I don't either.
I
I'm
know you-
saying that to defend.
I know you looked her up because you think she's hot, but
Fucking
yeah,
hot.
us normal people don't know who or what.
She's hot,
She's hot.
right? So doesn't
Yeah.
make her A-lister. It doesn't mean I remember her first fucking name.
It's Amber.
Whatever. But does she not-
Alicia.
would it be better if she played out the roles of her Johnny Depp trial in this porn? Kind of like
She was in Zombieland.
Doing what?
Now Rick's
Yeah.
looking her up.
probably as a concession stand. worker.
Cashier number
Who the-
3.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
looking.
Mm,
He's looking right now.
She was
mm.
406.
406. Yep.
She's
So
the main
she was
character.
zombie number 406.
No. She was the main character in the Elvis area.
What?
What?
She was in the Elvis scene. Remember when they go to?
I don't remember that
Whoa,
movie
whoa,
at
whoa,
all.
Wait, Rick. She was the main character in a
In
specific
Graceland. In
scene of the
Graceland, yeah.
movie.
No, she was not.
She was also in the Danish Girl, Pineapple Express. Like she's been in shit that I've heard of. Like what is this?
Mm.
She wasn't in the Elvis stuff at all.
She was in Magic
trying to
Mike
remember now.
XXL. You'd remember that, Josh.
In
Friday
what?
Night Lights. Magic Mike XXL. Remember
I
when?
don't
he
Okay,
went
but
for
hold
a
on,
year?
hold on. Read the roles that she played in all of these.
Okay,
Wiener.
I'm looking.
So we figured out she was zombie number 406.
I don't think that's actually what it was. But
So she's still a
she was
B-lister.
Zoe in Magic Mike XXL.
Okay, Rick, name how many of those movies that she was the leading star in.
Oh, none. I'm sure.
This is what we
Zero.
need Art for, because Art would know this shit fucking right off the bat.
Let's see.
Art, help us out, man.
What movie has she headlined? Give me a
Oh,
movie.
she was in Justice League.
I don't give a fuck if she was in it. Was her name?
She was
the
bystander
main
number
name
12.
on the poster.
Oh, she was Mira. I mean, it's all part of
on the
Aquaman.
poster.
Oh, she was in Machete Kills.
Okay, I give
Machete.
her credit on that.
Let's see here.
Respect.
Dude, she was the primary
movie.
actress in the fucking defamation trial, dude. Check it out.
That's the only poster.
Yeah.
And even in that one, she was overshadowed by Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
She's
She's not a
Depp
good
came in-
actress.
He
You
came
can tell
in
when she
dressed
lies.
like a fucking pirate. Like she was just trying to be normal.
Oh,
That's fucking
ho.
boring. So,
Yeah. So she was actually in a lot of Zombieland apparently.
So,
Yeah.
so, dude, did you? If she takes this agreement, do you sign up to be the male counterpart in that porno film?
no.
No, not at all.
Are you
I
afraid
mean-
someone's
Pays you.
listening right now?
If,
Look,
if it's on Rick's compound, you just need to show up, right?
Dupper,
Yeah.
it's just us right now. Everybody else.
Yes. Oh, the show's over. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Just tell
All
her.
right. What's up, dude?
You'd bang the shit out of Amber Heard, wouldn't you?
Oh, would I bang her? Oh yeah, I would bang her. Yes. Yes.
All right, cool. All right, we can
I
go back
mean-
to the show.
I would be more than happy to bang some B-listers. I mean, can I call her a B-lister while I'm banging her?
All right.
Well,
Yes, yes.
All right,
Dude,
we gotta
you
get
guys-
Yeah.
okay. Did I ever tell you guys about my master plan to
masturbation.
marry Shakira?
Yes, he did.
It seems like it's coming in swimmingly. Everything's going to plan.
Coming along swimmingly.
Yes, whatever. You know,
Yes.
I can't speak.
The thought process, dude, is if I can narrow that down to being the only
Talking
male
to your microphone,
option
dude.
in her. If I can be
That's
the
saying
only,
something coming from Josh.
if I can be the only male option in her life, I feel like my odds
No.
are a little bit improved.
Absolutely wrong.
So
you
you're
are on the
rooting for
right
COVID.
path. See, I'm not an asshole like you guys, so I'm gonna encourage you, dude. I'm gonna support you. So step 1,
Yeah.
you need to be single, right? Step
got
either
it.
2 or step 1A, she needs to be single. So
Shakira's
so,
single.
yes.
Her boyfriend just cheated on her.
yes, exactly. So both of
Yeah.
you are single, right? So you're already on the right path, right?
Okay.
I would highly, 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 highly recommend you learn Spanish, though. Just saying, it would probably help,
Here's
you
the
know,
thing.
the mood. It will help, you know, in your communication coming
Can I
along
just point
together.
out that Dupper
Yeah.
is so anti-immigration? I think he won't learn Spanish.
I'm pro immigration.
He would for Shakira.
Immigrating their ass back across that border.
No?
Fucking hell.
Immigration with an I or an E?
That would be
anyway.
emigrate,
Do,
right?
do you want to
Yeah.
go this route, Rick? Do we want to talk immigration?
Josh, you had something to tell Rick. What was it?
Shut the fuck up, Rick.
Oh,
There
my
you
bad.
go.
My
Boom.
bad.
Yeah. So there you go. You just need to learn Spanish, and then step 3 after that would be to go where she is, or maybe when
Well,
she's
you know where she's going, right?
where Vegas.
Prison.
Yeah, dude. So there you
Prison.
go.
She's going to prison.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why is Shakira going to prison?
Tax evasion.
For real?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you as my plan. Okay, so I only told you part
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
Where,
Whoa, hang on. Save it for the second show. We got to do the second show now.
all right.
It's not a
All right,
second
yeah.
show. It's the exact same show.
Yeah.
Get ready to get triggered in the next show, everybody.
Yeah.
There goes the mic.
Wow, what a quickness.
All right, everybody.
Can't tell you enough. I did not mean to say that. That just happened.
Hey, Rick.
But also, I'm not racist. I like
Rick, what-
Asian folk.
What didn't you
Oh,
mean
do
to
you?
say?
Yes, I love.
Hey, Rick.
What?
Rick. What didn't you mean to say?
The R word.
What's that?
It ends with tarded.
Oh my god!
My God.
And you know what? I think Rick is more racist against Mexicans because I'm not.
Oh,
right?
that's 100% true.
Yeah. So what? Like,
I am.
Hey, Lee,
I
flag
am-
that one. Flag that one.
That is not even. That is not even a joke.
oh yeah, Elon.
Wait, are you recording this right now?
I like his This is Elon's Musk.
This is some weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that feels better.
So it's Christmas time. You guys got
Yeah.
some gifts, huh?
Hey, last year we had so much fun exchanging gifts on the pod. We're doing it again. I like the rat-a-tat-tat at the end.
It's the
Kinda
worst.
gangster.
It's the worst cutoff ever.
Titties.
I think it's a great
That's
cutoff.
even better.
What are we playing, Duper?
So I'm gonna read off a card, and then we're all going to determine if it's right or racist. Okay?
Now, right wing or correct?
Right would be agree or well on a stereotype card. So right means it's true. Racist means it's false. Okay. And
Wait,
so,
I thought it meant
yes.
like right wing versus racist.
Yeah. Well, let's try this first one. So here's the stereotype.
All right, let's go.
From this card game that we're playing, right or racist, that Rick got me for Christmas. Mrs. Mississippi is the least educated state in America, with only 19.6% of adults having a bachelor's degree.
Right.
For a 2015 United States Census Bureau.
You don't have to finish it. We know it's right.
Right.
It's right.
That's right. You guys are all racist.
Is it racist?
That's what it says. Yeah, it says you're racist.
Oh,
That's
can you-
racist. I'm sorry.
Can you explain it?
Yeah, no, Mississippi is just the second dumbest state, barely edging out West Virginia. So,
I was thinking.
Hey, remember when I said that when we use this type of Zencaster, something happens?
Every
can't edit
time.
it in post.
Hang on, I got this.
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to play an intro, so give me a second.
Well, but it blew out my eardrum.
That was the intro because it fucks up the whole thing.
Oh,
It's really cool when it does that playback that way.
yeah.
Hang on. It's loading another one. Here we go. Let's have a show.
In 2020, a crack commando unit was sent to quarantine by coronavirus for an illness they didn't deserve. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security lockdown to the Los Angeles and Las Vegas underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can interview, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Take Warning podcast.
I hate that we appropriated one of the worst things from
Dude, I'm worried about that goat sound, Rick, because I can't tell the difference between the goat sound and the duck screaming for bloody murder.
Neither can Arthur.
Yeah.
So here's the Shakira plan, right? So Shakira, she is facing up to 8 years of jail time in Spain due to tax evasion. So here is my master plan to win Shakira.
You definitely have to learn Spanish if you're going to Spain, dude.
I'm going to Spain. And Rick doesn't know, but that theme song works very well with this plan. So I'm gonna go to Spain. I'm gonna rack up a ton of tax fraud, and I'm gonna go to prison. I'm gonna identify as a woman, so then they can transport me to the women's prison. So then I can get into the same prison as Shakira. So then I will be the only man in that prison with Shakira. Dude, that increases my odds tremendously.
I feel like your plan is flawed.
How so?
No, I don't. I think it's perfect, bro.
I
support you in any way. Rick and Josh have the funding. I'm there to coach you through it, bro. Whatever you need, man. We got
Josh
you.
has a jet you can borrow right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
dude.
I'll put a nail filer in a cake, and then you'll be fine.
No, but
Can you
you'll
guys
try
let
to
me
eat
borrow
that
some
cake,
money so
Greg.
then I can have money to tax fraud?
Yes, I'll put money into your jail fund so that way you get some top ramen and some spread.
Spread.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Josh?
I don't know.
Oh.
Something about you eating cake.
Oh, I love cake. Cake.
Oh,
So anyway,
God. I gotta tell you, I had a cheesecake over the weekend, right?
So did I.
and it was like a strawberry cheesecake, and then I had a brownie from this pizza place, right? And the brownie was one of the best brownies I've ever had in my life.
Which
it was the place is called Rigatoni's.
It's the
What are
best
you-
place out here. It's the
Dude.
best pizza place in this valley.
But I didn't know they had brownies, and they brought me a brownie because they forgot my calzone on the delivery. So they gave me their brownie, and I'm like, oh my god, this brownie is fucking amazing, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the cheesecake because it was a Sara Lee cheesecake, right? And you can't go wrong with a Sara Lee frozen cheesecake. It's one of the best cheesecakes out there, in my opinion. And I put the cheesecake on top of the brownie and mash them together. Oh my God.
That sounds like something Greg would do.
Yeah, I had a Greg moment. It was.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It felt so good.
I mean, your chest is just like, it feels like arteries blocked and everything.
Yeah, chest got tight. My knees were weak. My arms were heavy.
Oh, bears.
Mom spaghetti.
Yep. Rick, what are you eating right now?
Popcorn.
Speaking of food and abundance of food, LA is thinking about sending their homeless people to hotels, unoccupied hotels, and forcing hotels to keep them there.
What does that have to do?
I
with
think
food?
I think it was just
Homeless people, I assume, don't eat.
I think it was a measure that they were not LA themselves, but some group was trying to put on the ballot.
Yeah, I guess no, it's on the governor's desk.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh no, that one's not. Safe drug injection sites is on the governor's desk.
Yeah, that's been on the desk for a while though. Eventually that'll pass. The new thing though, that's going to ruin some people because it's going to mandate hotels to let cities know how many vacancies they have, and they're going to be forced to fill it with homeless people.
Right. So would you want a vacation at any hotel?
No, absolutely not.
Now,
So this is just in LA?
it's just a group in LA that's trying to do this.
And I think it's only for LA City.
The LA City Council is going to vote on it.
So
They're gonna vote on it,
basically,
but it
I
comes from a group.
should double check and make sure I never stay in any LA hotel ever again. Is what you're saying?
If this passes, yeah, and some of the owners of the hotels have come out and said, it's gonna ruin things because one of the things that they strive to do is keep a safe environment for their guests, and this could hinder that.
Will I end up like that one chick who ended up dead in the fucking water tower on the roof?
Cecil Hotel.
Yeah. What was it called?
Cecil.
Yeah. Will I end up like Cecil?
No, that wasn't her name. That was the name of the hotel.
I know, but will I end up like the events that happened at the Cecil Hotel?
What was fucked up about that hotel too is that they got some funding through the state, and then they had to house homeless people in that hotel, and said because they were at such a disadvantage, they couldn't rent hotel rooms out because of this homeless issue that they had to make two separate entrances for the same hotel. So one entrance was really nice, and then one was for the crackheads. And so
Yes, Winter.
Huh?
Sorry.
What?
Winter asked if this was the Night Stalker Hotel. It is. So
And your way of answering her is to just jump in.
Yeah,
and say yes,
Loud
Winter,
noises!
for all of the audio listeners. Great.
And
he did
the more you guys hold on, dude, the more you guys watch and listen to this show, you will find out that the second hour of the show, the only thing Rick does is eat. So just get used to that now. It hasn't changed in a year and a half. So just get used to it.
I'm eating some popcorn. It's delicious.
And it's always popcorn or pretzels or some bullshit.
Popcorn.
Sorry, dude.
Always 45 minutes into it too, he starts to fucking butter up his nipples. It gets weird.
Greasy.
I'm very happy.
Top.
You are
But
sporting
I
a tank
forgot-
top today.
I am.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry,
Dupper.
dude. I like totally shit on your story. My bad.
No,
It's
it's all good.
fucking hot.
So, Josh, you gonna vacation in these hotels?
No.
Of the past?
No. I'll look like one of the homeless guys anyways.
You'll fit in.
Right in.
I have a Raiders jersey. I can give it to you if you want it.
No.
You're trying to make him fit in and get stabbed all in the same day.
Yeah. See?
Thanks, Greg.
And I think you already have a tent, right? So that's really all you need to fit in.
What do I need a tent in a hotel for?
Homeless people. They all have tents and shopping carts. But hey, I got something controversial to talk about. So, yeah. So the other day, the FBI raided the Mar-a-Lago estate, Trump's home, because the president was accused of having classified information in his personal residence. So
leave.
Yeah, did Rick just quit?
I think he got upset and pulled a Greg.
He was like, "How dare you talk bad about Trump? I'm out of here."
Yeah, he's
Let me go get my
upset.
flag. No, I'm here. I gotta get my rainbow Trump flag and put it
Yeah.
up.
He turned off his camera so that he could change.
He just wanted to make sure that his safe was locked. So
he was a part of the raid. He's currently putting on things from Ivanka's closet.
He's shredding people.
So have you guys, speaking of the Trump thing, have you guys read the search warrant?
No.
I thought it wasn't unclassified.
The search warrant?
Yeah.
It's online. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
He leaked it to Breitbart, and then Garland, I think, leaked it to Washington Post. And I could be wrong about that one, but I do know that Breitbart had it. And so they had a link directly to the warrant. It was a very generalized warrant. It wasn't...
Rick typed something out on Microsoft Word real quick that says "lock him up, lock him up,
lock him up."
That's cute. That's cute.
I don't know why you cut off your camera for that though. But okay.
Okay, so it was just a generalized warrant. There wasn't anything in there specific, or what?
There was nothing that they were going after directly. It was pretty much just...
Nah, that's bullshit.
No, I read it. Read the motherfucking
bullshit.
thing.
They haven't released it. Literally,
They
if you
have
go to Ground
released
News
it.
right now, the first thing, the top story is U.S. Justice Department opposes unsealing affidavit used to search Trump's home. Bullshit, Duper. They haven't even released that data yet.
Okay,
you don't know what the fucking search warrant was.
Okay, so
they have it. It's Breitbart just released it.
Breitbart, they're fucking reliable.
I have a question though. I have a question. Okay, and it's a valid question if you ask me. Now I'm not saying I'm not saying that like, you know, oh no, fuck it, why are they raiding Trump? Oh no, fuck this, you know, Trump doesn't deserve this or anything like that. I'm just simply asking a question, which is, if they're gonna do this to Trump, right? How come they haven't done their due diligence with everything else?
What's everything?
Like
Hunter Biden, Hillary Clinton, and her emails and her servers and all that stuff. You know, all the
Because
classified stuff that Obama has. Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I'm fucking afraid of the Clintons. I'm fucking with them.
There's other stuff.
I ain't trying to be like ducks.
I sent you a link for the Google.
Did you? There's other stuff out there that could be investigated, right? And they're not doing it. So it's like when it comes to something like this.
So the Hillary thing. Who was the AG during the Hillary thing?
I can't remember. I'd have to look it up.
I don't know either. I'm just asking. But I mean, different AGs, different decision making. I'm just.
And you got to remember the Attorney General, they're supposed to be independent parties, but you know, most of the time they're also political appointees and they toe the political line. But
100%, because like the FBI released a whole bunch of documents a couple of years ago detailing different investigations that they had, and there's a lot of political hits. This isn't necessarily new. This scale is, but it's obviously a political hit. And
yeah,
Rick,
it's obviously
anything else, it's idiotic.
You don't agree with that, Rick?
Duper, I was gonna say that, you know, we talked about this a few weeks ago, but you're obviously a proponent of classified information being released to the public, like WikiLeaks and stuff like that. So, do you think Trump should have had classified materials in his personal residence?
Anything that doesn't pose a national security risk, I think, should be information that the public should have. Whenever it affects our daily lives and how they investigate our daily lives and things of that sort, if it impacts the population, I don't think it should be classified. The NSA and the lies that they had around that was egregious. So I am a big proponent of more transparency from government when it comes to our daily lives. Okay. Now, there are international issues that need to remain classified and top secret. The issue with the Trump thing is correct me if I'm wrong, right, Rick, but he declares what's classified and what's not classified.
As acting when you're president, you're holding office, you can classify or declassify items. Yes, right. You have that power. Once you're out of office, though, you do not have that power, and you have to relinquish anything that is classified, which is kind of one of those things.
If he
said, "Oh, I declassified these items," but like 2 hours before that, he's like, "They're not going to find anything. There's nothing there." And then when they're like, "Yeah, we found top secret shit," he's like, "Oh yeah, I declassified that." Like that's not. It's kind of bullshit. Like, first of all, if you declassified it, it wouldn't be registered right now as a classified material that's missing, because they do track that, right? You don't just mark something top secret. It's actually in a record retention. Someone's paying attention to this, and they wanted those documents back.
Here's the problem with all of this, right? Mm-hmm. Is that we won't know. It's impossible for us to know what the truth is in this scenario. Because when you think about what these documents contain, if they're classified, then the FBI can just say, we have these documents, they're classified, but we don't have to tell you what's in them because that's classified. It's top secret. We cannot tell you. So it creates this conundrum where they say, we have this evidence. You have to trust us that we have this evidence, but we cannot show you. You cannot know what it is. You just have to have faith that we have it and that it is bad and that Trump is going to prison.
Well,
over
no,
it.
it doesn't matter what
That's
it
a lot of
is.
faith.
It's top secret, and it was in his possession, out of control. It needs to be under control. So again, I asked this question last week when we talked about this, and Josh, if let's say we handled classified information,
You're
we
not
took
the
it
president
home.
of the United States. We talked about this last week.
It doesn't
though.
matter. You're a civil fucking servant of the United
Are you
States.
the
You,
United
you
States
have
president?
the same laws.
All right,
Can
hold on.
You have to adhere.
unclassify
Oh
a
my God!
document?
Here we go.
Dupe,
Duper's gonna do the
Dupe,
thing.
you got to remember that Rick has all the money, so he does have that power.
So here's the thing, Dupe. In the last 10 years or so, I think there's a few of us that might know a little bit about classified information, and it doesn't matter what fucking office you are. If you violate those rules, Josh, what happens when you start mishandling classified information?
I'm not going to comment on this.
Yeah, that's my point. You go away into a hole forever, and you never come back. But no, truly, you can be arrested. You can be held criminally liable for mishandling
that's not true,
And-
'cause-
documentation.
Okay, and if they end up holding him criminally liable,
They
right?
won't. He's president. He's an
I'm just saying, so be it. It is what it is. Okay.
Right.
I don't give it two shits if Trump were to go to federal prison.
Right.
Actually,
Okay.
it serves my candidate better. Like,
It would actually serve him better.
He won't go to
But it's like, it just irks me how nothing else has been done about anybody else who's done this, similar shit or things that deserve to be investigated.
So here's just throwing this out there, and I agree with you that they should all be treated equally. Who's to say they didn't do their due diligence and investigate and find? Because again, you're going up to these super high level of government, right? So it's got to be real fucking solid before you show up into an ex-president's house. I would assume,
Rick.
right? So let's say this is a political thing.
Well, this right
You
here
really think-
is politicized as shit. You know it
okay,
is.
no,
it is because
let's
of
go back.
all
let's,
that's been pundits have been saying for these fucking last 3 days or 4 days. All you heard were like Republicans coming out and saying, "Oh God damn it, this is all a fucking ploy. We're gonna have a civil war because of this. Because this is all politics." And it's like, well, again, getting to the bottom line here, he's a civil servant, or he was a civil servant. He did handle classified documentation, and he had it in his home when they've been trying to get it back, which they proved. Duper, did they or did they not? Because Trump's lawyers even said, yeah, we visited with them and they asked for the documents and we said we gave everything back. So why did they have to come back in a raid? If they met with them months
That's the
ago,
question.
Why did they have to come back in a raid to get it back? Because they didn't get the fucking documentation. And they said that. We're like,
That is
we
the
didn't get
question.
what we asked.
That is the question.
So why did Trump?
So
withhold
why
those
did the warrant
documents?
not state what they were looking for?
We don't know what the warrant.
You know what I
We
want?
do, Rick. Look it up. Look up Trump.
I'm not going to
Hold on.
Breitbart News.
Warrant.
We have it on right now. You
Because
can literally look
you
at
have
our
the
screen.
Independent. You have Newsweek. You have
Nothing's on our screen.
multiple sources. Okay,
I'm
San
talking about
Francisco
the
Gate.
stream. It's on the stream right
Okay.
now.
So you
Oh,
have
yeah.
multiple sources, and let me read some headlines for you. Did Trump leak Mar-a-Lago warrant revealing names of FBI agents as threats against Bureau Rise? Bureau FBI or Breitbart FBI leak. Correspondent says we all know who was behind the move. Breitbart slammed for doxing FBI agents involved in Mar-a-Lago raid because they released the warrant. Rick, I don't know where you get your news from. They
We're
released
looking at
the
it right
warrant.
now.
It had the signature of the FBI agent that signed off on it. And
Everybody is looking
that's
at it
been
right
the
now.
talk about it, and that's been all the shit on it. Is
I guess
because they
So-
we're looking
hold
at
on.
it right there.
So can I just tell you what I hope happened when the raid happened?
Yeah.
I think you guys will enjoy this, right? So the FBI goes in there, right? There's probably like 10 people, right? Trump blows it up to make it sound like it's fucking Waco and shit, right? And then they go, okay, well, look, we can't find anything. And then one of the agents goes, boss, come here, right? And then he goes in like his private office and he goes, there's a safe right there. Did anybody check the safe? And then they're like, Mr. Trump, no. And then they're like, can you open up the safe? Okay. And then he opens up the safe, right? And then there's a whole bunch of shit that says top secret and everything. And they're like, whoa, what is this? And then Trump like snatches it out of their hands and then like he crosses out the word top secret. So it's not classified anymore. That's what I wanted to have happen.
Trump
Like
voted
classified? Not anymore. See, unclassified.
Nanny
Fake
nanny
news.
boo boo.
Hashtag
Hold
unclassified.
on. I'm sorry.
Unclassified.
But have you guys seen the meme that says the whole reason for the raid, right, was strictly for Ivanka's closet for this guy?
Oh yeah. Have you seen the one of Merrick Garland dressed up in Ivanka's clothes?
No. Oh yes, I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That's pretty funny.
Yeah. They said it was. They said the whole reason for the raid was for the head of nuclear waste for the United States.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. But Rick,
Wow. Okay. I did not know that.
Breitbart did release the warrant.
Okay.
And
Well,
it is
that's
very-
entirely inaccurate because we had it on the screen. You're gonna keep saying it, so why don't we move on? Because you're fucking.
You know what we should do?
totally wrong.
You know what we should do?
had it on the camera.
Can we go on Twitter right
Literally
now
on the screen.
and start a hashtag and make it trend, right? To get Nancy Pelosi in trouble for insider trading?
What? Just start the trend?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
better than attacking the FBI in Ohio.
Hashtag unclassified.
That's what I wanted to talk about next.
Oh Lord.
The nail gun guy.
Yeah, homeboy. He was armed, right? They did find out that he was armed.
He did have a gun, but then he went in the FBI and started shooting nails at them.
Yeah, and he posted earlier in the day, right, like on Truth Social, because that's obviously where he would be. And he's like, yeah, if you don't hear from me, obviously, yes, I went and raided the FBI. I'm going after him, like doing his fucking Civil War shit with a nail gun. Because why not?
Nice.
Why fucking not?
He was shot later on, though.
Yes, he was shot. Which,
Hmm.
rightfully so, you're walking into the FBI and firing nails at them. I'm pretty sure after like all the nails were falling short or missing, someone looked up and was like, all right.
Was it like the Matrix fucking when they went into the FBI building in the Matrix? And nails are just
Oh Lord.
Chemical Brothers are playing all loud and all
Did you ever find out why he did it, or
because of the raid?
that's what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
That he was a right winger and
Well,
he was a part of the
so they don't really know.
Civil
they don't-
War.
That's not they don't say that he's affiliated with any. They're trying to research that now, but they did say that what he posted on Truth Social. That's what they're working off. Was what he posted on social media, and it was leading. It stemmed from the raid on Mar-a-Lago.
Do you think we won't get ever kicked if we actually started posting content on Truth Social? Do you think we'd ever get blocked like Facebook and YouTube and
Honestly,
Instagram?
I kind of want to join it.
Yeah, we
It
should.
only works on Android because
See,
they're too fucking
here's the problem: is
I thought you said it only worked on Apple.
that Truth
No,
Social
yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, Apple. My bad. Not Android.
I had seen something somewhere, some kind of study. I'll find it and I'll post it somewhere. That a majority of the users on Truth Social are actually people from the left who are trying to see what it's about, and there's actually far less right wingers on it than you would think.
Yeah.
So it would be perfect for us then.
Yeah, Greg, I need you to stop yelling into your mic tonight.
All right.
That killed the show, apparently. All right.
All right.
Good job, Lee.
Hold on. I'm gonna text Rick something that doesn't exist because the Mandela effect is real.
He's still fighting something that we literally had on the screen opposing exactly what he said.
Do you need help from my little hand? My other hand's not as strong.
Okay, so this did bring up the subject, and it has been brought up. People have been talking about it a lot more now. Is if this is the kind of stuff that would really divide, right, or it could potentially divide. Even Trump came out and said, "Hey, we need to cool down the temperature in the country. Like, it's getting a little heated, boys. Like, how do we?"
For Trump
how do we
to
cool
say
this
that,
down?
so that can be
Exactly.
twisted both ways, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But it can be twisted both ways. Where okay, I'm in deep water and I'm afraid that they're going to come after me, so let's cool shit down now.
Yeah.
Or he really means it because we are reaching a boiling point.
I
He's
would
afraid
like
of
to
an
take it.
R16.
I'm taking it more sincere because he saw what happened on January 6th.
Yeah.
So I feel like he understands that he does. Maybe now he understands the power of his words and his influence, and he's looking at it like, yeah, we need to chill the fuck out. That's kind of how I was taking it. Like he's not a dumb guy, so he's got to see that. And you start seeing that, but the word that keeps getting thrown around, right? The phrase is civil war, right? And the people are talking about a civil war is coming. The far right, not you, Dupe, not anything like that, but like
No,
the
everyone's
crazy
talking
far
about
right.
it. It's on the
Right,
left.
but I mean,
it's
the
on
crazy
right.
far right are the ones that are like, it's gonna fucking happen. So I was reading up a little bit, like, what would a civil war look like, right? And there was a lot of talk about that because our country doesn't look like a North and a South. The last time there was a civil war, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be these little microaggressions, right? And targets. And I can't remember. I thought I saved it, but I got rid of it. But it was there's some kind of paper or something that the far right. And even the dude from Oklahoma, it's some doctrine that they use because it talks about how to take over a government that is way far superior to you militarily and obviously in structure. So they were talking about that. I've been reading a little bit about that. But what I thought would be kind of interesting is, what if there was a civil war and we thought about it from like, okay, we live in Nevada or we live in California. How do you think it would happen there? Because we do have a lot of reds, red areas in California, right? And you guys are a purple state too. So what happens to those states should we start seeing these aggressions, right? Where we start splitting up. I'm curious about that more than it actually happening, because I truly don't think that'll happen. But I'm just curious, like, what the fuck would a civil war actually look like here?
It's not. So I was actually talking to a friend a couple weeks ago, and I said,
thought we were your only friends.
Red coats and blue coats lining up on the border of Nevada and California, duking it out with the fist of fury.
And he's a hardcore
Good
Democrat
old
like
boys.
you guys. But I said civil war could happen if they imprison Trump. Like if they go after him hard and then actually imprison him, we could see a rift in this country, especially if it's not explicit as to what he did. It has to be. I mean, he's got to go down the street and shoot somebody, right? There's got to be hard evidence against him for a rift not to happen. A civil war within this country, what that would look like is the coastal sides, they would be very blue, which would be very red. For the red states, that'd be tough, right? Because they wouldn't have a lot of supplies outside of Florida and in Texas. And then
New Orleans and Louisiana and the whole Gulf Coast.
The Gulf Coast, but that's it, right? The East and the West Coast, those are very liberal. Very, very
West Side.
So it would mostly be about getting supplies in for both sides.
So
we got ducks from Art, so we're good.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I don't think it'll divide like that. I think that we're too interspersed now. Like I said, there are purple states out there now, right?
We're still too comfortable for it to happen, right? So if recession got really bad to a point of depression,
That's not a word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even fucking know what that word means.
Exactly.
Right?
You stop it.
Are you talking about inflation reduction?
Yeah, Inflation Reduction Act about climate change. So about cars that will blow up in your garage.
Well, I mean, so the blue doesn't believe in weapons, right? So it would end fairly quickly, wouldn't it?
No, they don't believe in you having weapons. Yeah. They very much believe in weapons. Part of that Inflation Reduction Act was arming the teachers union and also the IRS. So they actually they're funneling guns through there.
Okay, so
is that
so I haven't seen anything that actually says they're hiring 87,000 armed IRS agents like everyone's blowing it up to be.
No, they're not hiring 87,000.
That's what everyone keeps throwing out there, and I'm like, you realize that's always been a position. Oh, dude.
The IRS does have armed agents.
I
right?
know they have law enforcement within their agency,
but not 87,000.
No, but see, no.
Wait, what? Who said they were going to hire 87,000 armed
people are taking the job posting for the sworn position within the IRS. You know, the actual police who go out and enforce the laws when they need to go out and be enforced because they need law enforcement to go out and do this.
Hold on.
They're posting the job posting and they're saying that, the IRS is hiring 87,000 armed agents to come and get you once the Reduction Act, fucks you.
Dupper.
Yeah.
Dupper. Change to your Shakira plan. Slight change. Okay, not a big change. First, you need to get healthy. Second, you need to become an armed law enforcement officer with the IRS, okay? Once you're in the IRS, then you need to be like their attaché to like Spain, right? Or Europe or whatever. Boom. There you go, baby. That's
not
it.
a bad idea.
See? Got you. And you get to carry a gun. So there you go. You're always protected from a civil war.
When that's your highlight, you probably shouldn't be carrying the gun.
Well, he's always carrying a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
what's your take on the IRS thing, Rick?
the hiring 87,000 auditors.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to audit a lot more of us than they are the rich.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what they fucking put out there. Oh, we're doing this so we can audit more businesses.
Yeah.
And rich people. And it's like, no, you're fucking not.
No.
I'm going to get audited at some point in my lifetime now. That's what I just heard.
Oh, guaranteed.
I have not been audited, and I'm just waiting for it now.
That's the thing is
Bring
you don't impose like the new act that's passing right now, and expect the 70,000 current employees to be able to handle there's the sudden influx of all of us fucking up on our taxes.
Yeah,
because we're all going to fuck up on our taxes and get audited within the next couple of years.
And this is why I give all of my shit over to a tax lady.
Yeah, but even with
they're
that,
called accountants, Rick, not
it's
tax
just-
ladies.
CPAs.
A number woman.
Make sure that they cover you if you get audited, and that's what I'll. Probably
That's all I'm
preach to
paying for. I'm
everybody
paying for the
this year.
protection. Yeah.
It's definitely pay for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get the
wrap it up. Wrap up your taxes.
Yeah. Even if it's a fleshlight.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
Because 87,000 new agents. They're not coming. Biden keeps saying nobody under 400K is going to get audited.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but it's
100%
been proven in every study that it's going to be affecting everybody, even the ones who make $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
Dude,
They're
here's the
coming
thing.
after us.
There's
In fact-
hiring shortages all across America, and the federal government is not any different, dude. I bet if I had to make a bet, I'd say that the IRS is probably short on employees, just like every other federal agency.
You're probably right. They're probably getting the funding to hire 87,000. They're probably short 56,000.
They're gonna get 87,000 agents.
Every single.
But
I don't know, man. It's hard
that
to work for the federal government.
That could
Especially
be
if you smoke weed.
that could only be an addition of 30,000 people.
Aren't they
Don't
voting
drop
on that
that
in September, Greg?
I don't know. Are they?
I thought they were. That's what I heard.
Well, it would have to be legalized federally. So.
Mm-hmm. And they're voting on it when they come back from their summer recess thing.
Really?
Yeah.
And we've
How come?
found out
How come we don't get a summer recess and we get paid while we're out on recess?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
The fuck is up with this shit?
the IRS has been weaponized before.
It has.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So I think this is another step in that direction.
But
It's
they
not
did
good.
it at the time. They did it to get organized crime. The first time that they really started weaponizing that.
right. And then they
So,
learned how effective.
Are they
it
going to
was.
get organized crime? Are they going after that, or are they going to go after us? Are they going to figure out Josh and his entire family, the Gabagools?
The
Like-
Gabagools?
The Gabagool families?
I wish.
Man.
So-
They're going to go after his garbage disposal site.
yeah, exactly. I'm in
So-
construction.
So
yeah.
Rick, but Trump's going to prison, you think?
No, I don't think he's going to prison. I don't think anything's going to happen other than it might hurt him if he runs again.
Yeah,
Oh.
his polls are up.
Yeah, his polls are up.
Are they really?
I
Yeah.
think that
Among independents and Republicans. This
You know-
Depending on what's going on, my poll gets up.
I think that if they find something or there's hard evidence that he violated
Hard.
this problem,
Talking about polls and hard
how do
stuff,
you-
man.
I mean,
this is
how
a
do you
different
get away-
conversation.
like, it's
better
one thing. I
conversation.
get it. You're the president. You're going to get away with it because you're
It's
the
a
president.
stiffer
That's what they
conversation.
do. I'm just saying, regardless, he broke the law and he broke the rules.
So
Why is that not fucking? Where is the accountability?
yeah, Hillary, where's the accountability?
Yeah.
Okay, prove it.
What?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Prove it. That
I
was
can't
proven.
because no one ever investigated it.
Oh well.
Stupid attorney
So
generals. and
Trump
stuff.
won't go to prison, but what's going to happen is they're going to make it to where he cannot run in 2024.
That's what they're trying to do, and I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to work.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. And
I don't
and
think he
actually
needs to run again.
I think this whole thing is actually detrimental. There's actually a pretty big conspiracy theory going on right now that this whole thing is to get Trump reelected. So the common conspiracy theory around the FBI is that the FBI is a far left leaning agency and they're going after conservatives. While the left conspiracy theory right now is that the FBI is a far right leaning organization, which they historically have been until the past, 15 years. But historically they've been right leaning. But the theory is that they're actually creating this entire thing to create sympathy around Trump, so then Trump will win the next election because they're trying to push Trump back into the election and try to suppress DeSantis.
Did you Did you hear that? Oh, I can't remember who it was a Democrat from New York, but she thought she was off the record talking to reporters
No.
last week, mentioning that we've all had
She's talking
the
about grabbing him by the pussy. I hope.
She
Just
said that
grab him by the
like
grab him by the stiffy.
Oh,
it's well known. It's well known that President Biden is not going to run again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not well known if he's going to survive the term. It is well known that he and I hope he does. But yeah, he's not running again.
He's going to survive the term. What, you
he
guys keep fucking acting.
fucking needs to survive the term.
Dude, he's old, man.
You're
He's
old.
Really old. And
Is
that's the
Kamala
problem.
gonna run, or is Kamala gonna try and run?
Old.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what Andrew Yang and his new party does.
I mean, fuck, dude. Just
Nothing. Actually
just
can make
listening
it
to
fly.
her talk, it's like holy shit. Sometimes.
We need a third fucking party.
Democrats are going hard after what is that? The follow party.
You guys like the
Or
word
forward.
hard in polls.
It's the forward party.
The forward
Just say
party.
Let me-
Democrats do not like it. They're
It's
tearing
moderate
that thing
though.
apart.
Yeah, fuck them. I want a moderate party too. Bring it.
And Republicans are they're in favor of it, but it's politicals. It's politics again. Of course, Republicans are in favor of it because that fractures the Democratic Party and the two, and then that gives them power. I don't think it's going to gain traction. These things normally don't.
We'll see what happens. It would be nice if it did.
The only party I would
I
say
don't know.
that really has a chance of gaining traction, and if they really promoted themselves, is the Libertarian Party. I think a lot of people are libertarian. They don't understand the ramifications of what being a libertarian is, but they believe that they're libertarians. They could easily identify as a libertarian. And I think that.
What are the ramifications? What are you talking about?
Well, you gotta have structure. You gotta have laws.
No, you don't.
Because if you don't, then you have chaos. Then you have drug addicts in the street.
We already have that. Who gives a shit?
But that's what happens when you go full libertarian. Is everybody has their own freedom, and it's
Okay,
freedom
let
to
everyone have their
act.
own fucking freedom.
Yeah, but then you can be assaulted. You need
Well,
consequences. and
you
need
can also
structure
carry a
that
gun and shoot the
society
person who
needs.
assaulted you.
But I mean, that's the Wild West, right? You don't
Okay.
necessarily want that in a
I do
civilized
want that.
society.
Bring it back.
Oh, okay.
Give me the Wild West. Stop taxing me. I'm happy.
So are you gonna go and rob stagecoaches now, Lee?
No. I'm gonna earn a living.
Okay,
I'll sell
so
like beard oil.
What happens to Nevada? Do all the Republicans go to Reno and all the liberals stay in Vegas?
No, and Reno's liberal too.
So where do you guys go?
no, they're
Carson
not.
City? We're going
Reno
to Carson
Elko?
City.
They're
Perone.
very red.
Elko is conservative. Reno itself, I believe, is liberal.
So you guys are going to
Good.
live in that vast desert in between the two?
What are you talking about?
They're
Rick?
gonna-
Mountains and trees, right?
They're gonna make
Civil
their
War,
own
baby.
city.
Yeah.
If there's a civil war,
Yeah.
we're gonna see what happens in Nevada with this next election in the midterms. But I don't even know if that's a honest representation because Lombardo, he's running for
Really?
governor out
So
here,
if
and
they
he's pretty
vote,
terrible.
and
Lombardo's a corrupt
votes
fuck.
come
Dude,
in.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, it's just that the Republicans are running a really bad candidate. In
Is he
Lombardo.
part of the Gabagool party? Because that kind of sounds
No,
like
he's
you.
part of that
Gabagoo!
he helped cover up the 10-1 bullshit, man. The
Yeah.
Vegas shooting here, and
And
I
he still
I have
won't
not
disclose
forgotten that.
shit. Yeah.
So I don't like Sisolak at all. I also don't like Lombardo. So it's you're voting for one of the lesser evil here. I mean, I'm not even sure which one is the lesser evil.
Just the Gabagools.
Yeah,
The Gabagoo.
I was hoping Art would be here because one thing that we are planning to do, this is a stupid idea that I had, and Greg, I don't know if you caught on to this. So
Probably not. I'm dumb.
The D&D
Art and I
tournament
made a
online.
deal.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're doing that. I've been working on that. I got stuff to talk about.
Oh, so it's something
offline.
different. Sorry, I cut you off then.
No.
I'm
So
offended that I
Arthur
wasn't
and I made
invited.
a deal a few weeks ago that we were going to watch. I was going to watch Game of Thrones. He was going to watch Sopranos because he feels like Game of Thrones is the greatest show of all time, and a lot of people do. It's a very, very popular show, right? A lot of people have said like this is the greatest show of all time. All right, so I'm watching it. I am 4.5 seasons in.
Oh, you just started.
I've watched The Red Wedding. I
got a
watched
lot of
Joffrey get
free
poisoned. No, it's not. I'm just powering.
Hold
through.
on. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's been like 10 years. Get the fuck out of here.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Neither
okay,
have
well,
I. I couldn't make it past the first
Everybody
season.
fucking dies. Okay, it got better. I'm not gonna lie, it's gotten better, but it's still 60% of shitty dialogue, and it's like, God damn it, dude. So I have an argument to make. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I started thinking about it like, okay, so he's saying this is the greatest show of all time. He should be able to have an argument about that, right? Josh has, talked about greatest show of all time, right? And we were talking about this in the text, and I was like, this isn't the greatest show of all time. Breaking Bad is. And Josh is like, well, what about The Sopranos? And I'm like, oh, good argument. So then I had the idea, why don't we have a true debate? Not about genres, not about anything else other than the greatest TV show of all time. A real debate, 30-second responses, 60-second intros, everything in the same way. Lee's going to moderate, and we're going to argue for the greatest TV show of all time. So it's coming. That debate show is coming.
Is it?
Yes.
I did not know about this. It must have been on the Lost tapes.
Start preparing yourself, Greg.
Golden Girls.
It's fair.
Obviously,
can we have Albert on the show so he can talk about Friends?
Yeah.
Albert is scared of cameras.
I don't think he's ever watched Friends.
Cameras are to him what water is to cats.
Star Trek, the original series, even over the Next Generation, because that's all anybody ever talks about.
Star Trek?
Nerd.
Well, it was in the comments.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a Airwolf.
So it's coming.
A-Team.
You have time to think about this, but build your argument. That's all I'm saying. Because I am going to let you know I'm coming with Breaking Bad hard.
I never seen Breaking Bad, so you lost me.
Oh, Greg, wait, what?
I've never seen.
You've never seen Breaking Bad?
I got like halfway through the first season. It was meh.
This might be
through the first season.
You have to power through the first season, and then it's a slow draw. Fucking amazing! It's incredible. It is literally incredible.
I think you're being assigned homework.
Yeah, Greg, please.
Is that my job now to watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
If you told me
damn it.
I would. You have to, Greg. Oh my God.
Dude, my wife was the same way too, man. She was like, I can't get into it. And what's that? Like Better Call Saul or whatever?
So good.
Better Call Saul, yeah.
Not yet. Don't watch that.
Do I have to watch both?
You have to watch Breaking Bad first.
Oh, okay.
I'm like 4 seasons in Better Call Saul, almost 5, and it's fucking great.
I'm telling you, Breaking Bad turns into a masterpiece, but you have to get through that first season and start really developing the story because it's such a slow buildup. And then when you get done with this, like, there's so much to talk about. I don't even want to talk about it yet. Now you have to watch that. Then we're gonna have the debate.
So
Josh,
Josh,
I want you to watch it first.
Yeah,
Josh, I'm very surprised you have not mentioned The Simpsons.
I haven't been a fan of The Simpsons in like 10 years, 15 years.
Oh wow, well, that's like the last time I saw you. So
yeah, probably.
Okay, or Family Guy.
There's
South
actually
Park.
an argument. If we're talking about animated shows, though, South Park takes the top.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think Family Guy and Simpsons, like those are like the three now, the top.
Futurama.
Oh God, I forgot about
God
Futurama.
damn it! Why are they pushing the fucking release off to 2023 for that shit?
Maybe we should
Futurama.
Because they're trying to get Phil Lamar to come back.
Wait, 2023 is always been the release date.
I know, but why?
They're pushing to try and get Phil Lamar to come back onto the show. He didn't want to.
Are you trying to push it back beyond 2023?
No. Sorry, I might have worded that wrong. I was thinking like you for a second.
Okay.
Why is the release date 2023?
They're trying to get Phil Lamar.
It should be 2022.
Who's Phil Lamar?
Phil Lamar is Bender. Phil Lamar is half the voices on the show.
He doesn't want to come back?
They didn't offer him equal money, from what I understand.
Oh, well.
And he's literally all the voices of the most important characters on the show.
Because of the pay gap.
Yeah. So he said I wasn't going to, he didn't want to join because Hulu kind of fucked him on that. And now, because there was such a big backlash, because they're like, how are you going to replace Bender? Like, Phil Lamar is super famous for his voice. And he's done everything Matt Groening's ever done. So they're going to have to figure it out, bottom line. And that's why they pushed the show out a little bit to try and get him on the show. So
maybe we should like break this down by like categories and then debate the categories.
Here's the deal. There's no categories. Greatest TV show of all time. That's the argument.
I already got mine, and it's a winner.
No, you should. I think it should be structured categories. It would make more sense.
We can do categories later, but the greatest TV show of all time doesn't need to have a genre. It transcends.
So what if the first debate, right? The first debate is structured by category. The second debate is the greatest show of all time.
How about we start the other way around and just go right to the top, because every other show does it that way.
Why are you complicated?
Rick just wants to talk about Breaking Bad.
I literally
That's all he wants to do.
Because
Yeah, I
every
know.
other show's like, we're gonna go 8 episodes and try and do a bracket challenge and fuck all that. What's the greatest? That's all we
Ooh,
need to argue.
bracket challenge.
See, here we go. We're back at that show.
Yeah.
The greatest show of all
brackets,
time.
Brackets of type of genre.
Hey,
Right? So
hey,
every
dude,
every
you guys could fucking do that on a different show. The
He
debate
just wants
show
Breaking
is
Bad.
the
That's it.
greatest fucking show
Yeah.
all time, and it's Breaking Bad. Prove me
no,
wrong.
you're wrong.
I would say you're wrong too, because I have not gotten into it. So
watched it,
that
that's
right
why.
there, I watched
See-
the
Breaking Bad-
episode.
Breaking Bad is solid and maybe one of the greatest scripted.
Are you gonna say
shows of
Sons
all
of
time.
Anarchy? You're gonna say.
I
Sons
will
of Anarchy.
gladly,
Bloodly.
fucking duper.
Blood.
I will gladly moderate this shit, but I will concur that Breaking Bad is not the greatest show of all time because it cannot hook everybody.
Yeah.
I think it hooked a lot of people.
No, in the show that
Hooking
I
a lot
have,
and hooking everyone are two completely different things.
What about
the
Dexter?
show that I have is a
Dexter's dope.
Nah,
Rick,
Nah, it
just
didn't hook
just play
everybody.
my audio. Play my audio that I put in.
I didn't
Just do
download
it.
it.
Just do it.
I didn't. What
It's,
audio?
it's on the taking
The
warning.
Taking warning?
On taking warning.
All right.
Take a warning
I
show.
do have audio to play because I'm looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the clock.
Just drop
Wait.
drop
Ready?
it in there.
Do you have a non-sponsor
Favorite.
this week?
I don't because I was too busy working on this because I thought we were covering the.
Well, we're
best
gonna
TV
tease
shows
that
of all
it will
time.
be here on the debate show. I'm not.
But we're
playing
we're
it.
gonna tease Duper's candidate for best show ever.
You ready?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you for
Wow.
this fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to
buddy. Rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.
I got you on my radar, it's a beauty